Oh, it's dark. I literally spent the entire day just reorganizing, cleaning, and just clearing out a bunch of mess, organizing stuff. Honestly, I didn't really even throw anything away. I just kind of consolidated. So much time spent right here just sorting. It's insane. Meant to get a lot more done today than I did, but I did manage to get these all in and torqued down. All these guys, with the exception of this one, I couldn't get a thing on there to save my life. I got a bunch of stuff. Took the hoses off here so that I can get the starter kind of glanced at, but as you can see, I'm going to have to take it off the bolt in order to get it on there, so gotta wait until it's off the stand before I can install that. It's fine. Just cutting it close on space down here, but I can still get that. I put that in there kind of, and even with it sticking out a little bit, I was still able to get the hose on there. So if I put it in, it'll be perfect. Super happy with this thing. Just gonna keep on being happy with it. Yeah, other than that, I really didn't get a lot done today. I did get this little contraption made. I have this spare tank. I have a couple of these spare tanks here. They're used for fire suppression in restaurants, and they're usually full of like potassium acetate, which is for basically salt water and vinegar. Puts out fires really good. But these came out of a grocery store. I had a fun little incident with a fan flapping around and it ended up setting off the whole system. Crazy story. But I got 3 really nice high pressure tanks out of these. So I'm trying to make a kind of tank system going on here. I only have the one hooked up currently, but you can see this kind of goes in. There's a bunch of Schrader valves. This is where my tee off is for future ones. Basically, I just had to clean them out really good, and they're either recycle them or keep them. So I kept them. So now I'm gonna have another whole air tank system going on. I got a bunch of stuff separated as far as and consolidated down to what I need done. I literally just spent a whole day kind of picking and packing and pinching so that when I come down tomorrow I can get going. Got my boy Lace Cadence on the radio tonight, KEXP. And yeah, just kind of bumming around the garage, finding things to pick up and clean. I think it's start on this guy putting the timing belt on right now. Alright, it's next day. I got the all the as much as I'm gonna get of the Honda Bond off. Put a new gasket, got the Velcro, that thing. Verified it was the correct one. I think I had another one, I just didn't think the hole was so big. It just slides on and off, so I don't know, whatever. Matches the one that came off it. Obviously I have the new crank sensor installed. It also came with the new center one, so I'm going to also remember this time to put some Honda Bond on. Double check the manual, make sure I'm putting it in the right spot, but for right now this is just going aside until I get the timing chain back on. Right, so I got the head back on. Everything's torqued down, the chain's back on. Everything's beautifully torqued down and back together. Yep, looking good. Thinking about getting this thing off of the engine mount. So I'm working on I found all the pieces for getting off this engine mount and putting on this engine mount. I grabbed a couple of bolt tests. I got my engine mount over here, and this is going to go pretty much like this, like that, something like that. Anyways, Yeah, I already got these cleaned up so I can throw it onto the actual engine block. Alright, engine mount is on. 44 Newton metric. That guy's on there. Most of this stuff is 12 pounds. Yep. So that guy's on there. Sits a little bit, you know. It's like the holes aren't matching up. I'm like, wait, this thing leans backwards because it torques the other way. So yeah, everything's looking great, running smooth. I'm just about to start the next process here. I threw that guy on there and make sure there was no problems. Make sure it was nice and flush. The paint on the bolt itself gave me a little bit of trouble, but just sat beautifully on there. No issues. There was a little bit of, a couple times where I had to wiggle it around a little bit, get it nestled. I think it might be, I was kind of wiggling it into the paint, and that might have been helping me. Anyways, it's on there. Definitely on there. Loving it. Loving it. Woohoo! Let's move this guy over here. Get it out of the way so I can kind of clean up. But threw this dude on there, and that's actually the perfect size. Let's get it bent down a little bit. I think it looks great right there. The hoses, just had this set up like this. I was just about to take that off, but I wanted to see how long this was. You can see it's going to be plenty of hose, and this is just on there because I didn't know what else to do with it. I got another piece over there too, so but yeah, I just wanted to mock this up real quick. Haven't figured out exactly how I'm going to get the coolant line going. Like I said, once I get the transmission on and the engine in, then I can do that crap. What I was thinking about last night though was how tapered those get for the PTFE lines or whatever. So I actually want to take these fittings back out. I'll have to re-crimp them, not a big deal, but you take them back out and grind off some of them, tip a bit. I'll show you what I mean. You can see the fitting was kind enough to leave a nice, I think I could not pull it out and it backed out really nicely. I'm still going to re-crimp it, but I'm happy to see that it dug into the silicone there and I got even a little more grip, a little more protection. So I cut that knob off, and I went about as drilled it out a little bit more than, you know, just a little bit more. This is like an 8.5 or something. Is this this one doesn't say. I think it's a 3/8. Goes right through. And so I brought it up to what is this one? 5/16. If I wanted to go a little bit more, I probably could, but I don't think I need to. Just that little bit extra is going to be, you know, not the end of the world, but it's better than nothing. Alright, got these guys cut down, reamed out pretty darn good. Got them as wide as I could. And I took a file to the top. Got them nice and flat, took a rounded file to the inside, took out all the burrs, blew them out really good, and now they're ready to get thrown back into the hoses. I got the hoses back on. Yeah, I think that's about all I can really do. Got them kind of lined up. I was looking for a bracket. Couldn't find one that was kind of what I wanted, something kind of standoffish. I don't know. Probably end up just taping them a little bit together. But yep, that's pretty much all I can really do for the block and the header at this point, which leaves me with oh, I did check the knock sensor. It's still good. I got the cam sensors installed, and I guess now I'm on to cracking open the transmission and seeing what it looks like, at least. And I get a quick video of this. So I can remember what the hell it looks like. Yeah, that's a bolt down in there. Looks like the only two that are missing are these two, three-ish on top. And those two back there. Alright. Alright, pulled as much off as I could. Pretty much everything down to separating the casing. I even pulled all the bolts. I could not get the casing apart. Flushed about 3 cans of brake cleaner in there. Got it nice and cleaned out. Everything is running real smooth for me. It's actually in 5th gear right now, so there we go. Nice and smooth. I need to put a little oil in there. Put the gasket in. Put it in a little too far. Both those guys are in there now. I got this piece painted it on. I just cleaned this one up, cleaned up the hook. I doubt I'm going to leave it on there, but I need it to get the engine in the car. Currently, I have the fork out and drying. Crows want vanilla wafers. That guy's out and drying. It is the same color as the car. Midnight black oil, Rust-Oleum, whatever the heck it's called. Yeah, I think I'm running out of steam. It is like, let's see, 6:47, and I've been down here since like 9 a.m. So I mean, I got a lot done, but yeah. Up next, I got as soon as that guy dries, I have a new spring for it. Somewhere in here, I got a new spring for it, and I also have a new gasket, square gasket right here. It's around here somewhere, but so those will all be going back on. Hopefully, I can get this guy off the stand and put the clutch on there, and the flywheel and the clutch. Got them both ready to go right there. Just need to get that thing off of there. And yep, so I guess till tomorrow morning. Alright, next day. Got an early start because one of the street racers took out a pole and I don't have internet. But I got energy, I have light, so last night I did finish up do these set screws in there. They look a little rough. I just kind of taped them, threw them in. Nothing big. I got this guy painted. Looks pretty nice. For what you only see this much of it. I'm gonna polish out the center there before I install it, but I do have the new spring for it, and it's ready to go. I spent the morning just kind of looking at brackets and whatnot, seeing what all I could throw on here. Found some nuts and bolts I need to clean up for the so I can put the clutch sleeve on there, or whatever it's called. So yep, just kind of slowly getting to it, drinking my coffee. I just did this little, got it kind of buffed out there. Nothing crazy. Just use this guy, little Dremel wire brush thing. Hit it up, but it's good to go. I got the new spring installed. Got the fork in the boot on there. Fork in the boot. Got to unwrinkle that, but I'm gonna pull down the flywheel and the clutch. All right, flywheel, lightweight. Got it broken out. That's what that bad boy looks like. Yeah. All right, sweet. Got my bearings and my wedding ring and my fun toy. Looks like a standard clutch kit. Alright, engine is off the rack. Gave it a quick little blow off here. Definitely needs to be brushed down, wiped down, sprayed off, but I want to clean that before I pull this guy off. And we're going to pull that off. Currently I've been looking around the garage for something that would be appropriate. First I was thinking a glass jar, but I don't think that holding that with a dead blow would be very beneficial to my goals, but yeah, wherever it is. Oh, there it is. So it's got to find something that's that round that I can shove in there or use as some kind of mallet. Yep. But other than that, just keep trucking along. It's a beautiful thing to see that off the ground. It's nice and level. Alright, clutch flywheel is in. Doing this setup. Trying to get these pins in there. They're press fit. Had I known that, I would have done it before I put the flywheel on the car and torqued it down, but whatever, this is fun. Yeah. Alright, shit's on here. Got it bolted on, torqued down, did it in 3 stages, 12, 20, and 25. That thing looks beautiful. Looks beautiful. Now I just need to get it off of this hanging stand. Dangling Chad, as it were. And get it on that thing. It's up, it's floating. Got an empty hole. Plan on filling it. Oof. Ladies, bye, Chad. Thank you, sir. Could not have done it without him, but there it is. It's fucking in there. Ooh. It's accomplished my today's goal. Hood clearance thoughts? We'll see, huh? We'll see. So I need to, got a little bit of paint chunkage, scrapage. Trying to get the old boy in there. A little bit there, a little bit over here, a little bit right there. A little bit on the back corner. Not the end of the world, wish I hadn't done it, but it's not that big of a deal. Right now, it's, that sucker's in there. I'm feeling good. I'm going to mark this, cut that. What else? Probably cut these guys down. I need to buff those up. Yeah, a bunch of stuff. But for today, for tonight, that's that. Alright, so it's the next day. I've been kind of putzing around down here. Got the back mount completely on and bolted down. All these are super tight. These are all super tight. That's super tight. This engine is officially in here, not going anywhere. Coolant reservoir, I got a bolt right here, and that thing is good enough to, I don't think that's going anywhere. I don't think I even have to add another bolt. I was just dealing with the other end of this. Decided to put it on the outside like such. What I did was I ended up taking this guy and drilling it out pretty darn good. I think I might do a little bit more on this one. but I needed to be able to get this hose in there, so I just kept stepping it up. Got a little wonky towards the end there, but I don't necessarily need a full-on 8AN or a 3AN or whatever this is, 3/8 to 3AN, I don't fucking know. But all I know is that I'm set up and I'm ready for this guy now. Alright, got this coolant guy here, strung down and behind, wrapped around just like that, kind of flopping. Not sure how I'm going to have that currently, also their stuff ain't hooked up yet, but I did get the brake booster, drilled a hole right here. Got the brake booster coming down from up there, like such, across, going through that hole, tucking down in there behind the thing, and then it comes up over here, and I'm going to cut it over here like that, up and around, figure out some way to kind of keep that curl going, see what I mean, something like that. Shouldn't be too hard. So that's next. I got my brake boost hose measured out to where I want to cut it. Got my Dremel hanging, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. Alright. It was funny how it was smoking. I wonder if the smoke was coming out of the throttle body there. It's out of view. Boom, 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 boom. I got it cleaned up as good as I'm going to get it. Got all the little nooks and crannies out of there. Cleaned it up pretty darn good. So now I'm just going to mix up a little bit of cleaner and a little spray bottle and get to cleaning. Alright, I'm all set up and ready for El Pinto Mundo. I'm going to throw some primer on these guys. This one I'm hoping to get black paint on too. With those sitting over there, they were in the sun, they're not anymore. See how far I can get on this project today. I got these two primed up. Got my little umbrella. Alright, second coat, did horizontal, did vertical. Yeah. Trying to break up the song. Keep it from copywriting. Yeah, I care about a copyright strike. Make Jack White about a couple bucks. For my 62 views. A little bit of orange peel going on there, you can see. I got extremely lucky with the weather for a February in Seattle, or a March in Seattle. I'm doing alright. Alright, just put the fifth fish coat on. And give it a couple minutes to kind of blend itself, mold itself, combine. And then I'm going to start with the heat gun. Yeah, buddy. Alright, so now these two are out chilling out here. I can get back to doing some other things. I got the stress of getting that taken care of. Well, it was nice out. Tomorrow's supposed to be thunderstorming all day. I got the trifecta. My neighbor was gone. It was beautiful weather. It was warm enough, and it wasn't raining, so couldn't ask for more. Got it done. Yeah. The coolant or the brake booster hose is pretty much done. I just got to throw the fitting on there. I can't find the one I was using, so I'll have to just use a new one. I bought a 2-pack, so it's not a big deal. So I'll be able to get that taken care of. Can't attach it yet anyways because the throttle body is obviously out there drawing. Yeah, so I started bringing the cables over. Then I forgot which order the these guys go in. I can't remember. Pretty sure it's like that. Something like that. But then I put those two over there. I want to find it in the manual and look to make sure I'm doing it right. Alright, so down here, these go on here like this. It's a nylon in the metal and a little cotter pin. Jeez, I kept wanting to say circlip. I also threw my clips in there. Those snapped in nice and affirmatively. I was just looking at this hose back here, focus, and there's quite a bit of tension going on. I might take it off, redo it, or get something that's a little wider depending on how it shifts. I haven't tried to shift it yet. Oh, I mean, because of my back. I don't know if I can get in there. Right, so that guy is on there. It's my brake boost line going here. Down, this will tuck up a little bit. I'll probably tie it either to the brake line or to the fire suppression. Not sure. I can do something, but I definitely left it with the hose in its natural curl with it facing over here. I might hang this up. I push this in and hang it up a little bit or something, so it's not rubbing against that or rubbing against this down there, and keep it up off of this, which is all smoothed out. Somebody spent a lot of time doing that, so it's nice. No rough edges there. I also flip-flopped on this guy. I'm not sure, still not sure what to do with this. By flip-flop, I mean I switch these around. I'll probably revisit that. Short delay. Just looking at the fuel system. I had this set up last night, and I had the valve cover sitting on here. Looked pretty good with the thing sitting on there. Obviously this is going to get cut down. Whether or not I go back farther, come in, come under or something, I don't know, I'll have to see. But like yesterday I had it like this, tucked in on the fuel rail like that. So it'll probably come in, like I said, I gotta see where all that's gonna sit. But looking at this, I realized I need to get some fittings. That's just the one end of it. I can't remember what I did with the other end of it, but as I was sitting here enjoying the view, there we go, very much so, I realized that the power steering lines would probably be better to be up over the transmission as opposed to, and over the axle as opposed to down here like that. I mean, those aren't even tight down there. I literally just stuck them on there. I think it would be better. So I might have to put the suspension on and see where all that falls. Obviously it's going to be a little bit different because of the weight of the car on the suspension, but hey, I found a clip. It's from painting. It's from way back when I painted the engine bay. Anyways, looking at those, Plus I still have the plug for that floating around over here that I want to get in there before I lose the darn thing. As you can see, I brought the hoses up and through. One goes down. Well, they both go down. Let's go down with them. Oh, as you can see, comes the return line, comes up through here. That's solid, that's not going to get crushed or anything, fits in there perfectly. This one comes down, it's a little more sketchy about how it fits. I can get it to come down over. Oh, if I can get myself over there to film this thing. Where am I? Here, there. We're going to come down and have it flopping here. And then bend it up, bend it down, have it more of a curved, or I can wedge it up where it was and have it more, maybe an easier curve to it, maybe. As in like a less pinched. I can take this off and heat it up. This comes off. The guy was kind enough to take my old hose and mount an even fitting on here. Of course I could just get like a high pressure and whatever that is. I mean, I have one in my hand. I just gotta heat it up and bend it, but it's too late in the day for that. I've already done too much crap today. All that painting and sanding and cleaning that stuff. Getting it all ready, of which it looks gorgeous. That's probably where I'm gonna just cut this video, because I keep making hour-long ones. So man, looking good. It's about an hour and a half it's been sitting out here. It's starting to look crazy. Can you believe that camera? I'm like 1 inch from it. Wiggity, 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 whack. God, that's cool looking. Anyways. So, it's nice to have that done. Up next, I got the green paint. Still debating on whether or not to use decal to do a forest kind of scene with black, and then pull the decal off and have it just green. I don't know, I gotta figure that out. But for right now, I feel like I'm sitting pretty. Not got much else to do. I mean, I got so much more to do. I'll probably putz around this cooling hose here. Maybe I'll throw that at the end of this video here, but yeah. I was just taking a quick peek at this. Just kind of wedging it under there. Just kind of got it wrapped like that for a second. And realizing that I'm still going to have to take this bracket off. I keep forgetting I have to do that and make the inline, kind of splice it in there somewhere for the trigger on this. Just sucks because I wanted to keep this bracket. I even painted it. See? Now I was shaving all the nuts and bolts and weird stuff off the back there to get it all nice looking. Those little spot welds and stuff. Well, it's dark.